Hello and welcome to the channel. This is a special video that I'm doing today. I went ahead and decided to order the 2022 Holiday Special Edition Sketchbox. I went ahead and got the one last year and it had a bunch of watercolor products in it, and this year's supposed to be a little different. So I thought I'd give it a try this year, so hopefully it's not too disappointing. The box is $85, I think, is what it's running right now on Sketchbox. I will go ahead and post a link to the box in the shop if they still have any. You do have to pay a couple dollars for shipping, so keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and get into the box. There's supposed to be $118 worth of value in this box, so we're going to see. All right, starting off, we've got this cute little sticker, and I'm going to, let's see, try to get all this kind of set out. There's quite a bit in this box. Here's the information about what's in the box. And it looks like we have some Niji, or I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but they're transparent, non-water soluble crayons, great for mixed media, watercolor, and creative blending techniques. Rub over stencils and other surfaces to rub highlights and textures. Made by Yasutomo. And I have not ever seen artist crayons like this, let alone used one, so this should be something interesting to try. We have a 3-pack of silver brush, limited silver white basic watercolor brushes. We have a round size 6, a round size 8, and a bright size 10, which is just a flat. So I've not tried silver white brushes, so it'll be interesting to give those a try as well. The next item in the box is Staedtler metallic brush markers, and it looks like it's good for calligraphy, for light and dark paper. It says we've got gold, silver, red, pearl blue, and white. It's supposed to be opaque and work on many different surfaces. I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these out just so we can kind of see the tip there. And I'll go ahead and swatch these out here in a bit to try them out. It looks like it's 1.6 millimeters. This, it's wet in the package, and it's kind of oily, so I don't know if, I hope there's not like a crack or like if it's damaged or what. So I guess I'll have to take a closer look at this, but it's supposed to be pewter colored, Hero Arts Glimmer Metallic ink, acid free and archival. So I'll take a closer look at that here in a bit. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and open this and take a peek, because I'm kind of curious of why this is so wet and oily. I was thinking maybe condensation, but it's very, oh gosh, it is very, very wet. So it says you can use straight from the bottle with a paintbrush for fine detail work, or thin with water. And well, I guess we're going to find out how that works. My hands. We have a, oh, that oil is just like on everything. There's a Tombow alcohol based marker, and does it say what color? It's in poppy red, and it comes with 2 ends. So we have the brush nib, and there's a chisel nib, on the other end. I do have a few of these. I actually have a couple red. I'm hoping that this is a different color because the box, not the holiday box, it was the December 2021 box that gave us one of these from Sketchbox. So hopefully it's not the same color, and then I'll have a new color. These two were in the December 2021 box as well. I know the white was. I'm not sure if it's the same color red or not, but I know we did get a red. Nope, yep, it's the same exact color. So these are duplicates. They did give us these last year. So they're Derwent Chroma Flows. I like Derwent Chroma Flows. They're nice pencils, so it's not the end of the world. I've got some gouache here. There's Holbein Artist Gouache. Looks like we've got sepia, gray #1, and it looks like there is ash green. And I'm kind of curious if all the boxes are the same colors or not. It's printed on the card, so it very well may be. Okay, next we have a surface. We have some Strathmore watercolor cards. They are acid free. It looks like there's 10 cards that come with envelopes, so that is nice. And they're 4 by 6 inches, 300 GSM, and they're cold pressed. So last year we got some cards that were Strathmore watercolor cards, and they came in a tin, and there was no envelopes. They were just like postcards. I was not a fan of those, so I'm hoping these are better than those ones were. Maybe they'll hold up to the water more with less buckling, and the fact that they come with envelopes this time is a big plus. And then let's see, next we have a pack of fine liners, and it says Pacific Arc, I guess is who makes them, and they're in black. We have a 0.05, a 0.1, a 0.2, and a 0.3, and they're non-toxic, acid-free, fade proof, water resistant. So that'll be interesting to test that out to see exactly how water resistant they really are. And then it looks like the final item in there is a Hana Mule Nostalgia sketchbook. It says it is 190 GSM, and it comes with 80 pages, and it's got a nice hard cover. So that is very nice. 8.3 by 5.8 inches. Acid free, of course, made in Germany. So yeah, this will be nice to kind of take a peek here and see more of what the pages look like and how they feel. So I'm thinking, since this has such a nice hard cover, if it's something that will work for me for sketching, it would be a good travel sketchbook since it's got a hard binding on it. Well, oh, it doesn't slide down. Okay, my bad. So information on the inside. All right, let's see. They're pretty thin pages. So yeah, it's nothing that's gonna take a lot of water or anything like that, I don't think. But for sketching on the go with just some graphite or charcoal, I think that'll be great. It looks like they've got a little ribbon bookmark, so that will be nice to kind of keep track of the pages that I'm on. I look forward to giving this a try. So this looks like all that's in the box. On the card, it says that the gouache are 5 milliliter tubes, and they're $6 each. The ink that's leaking everywhere is $6.99. The alcohol marker is $4.49. The pencils are $2.08 a piece. The metallic brush pens are $8. So $8 for 5 markers. That's not bad at all, and I've not had any complaints with any of the Staedtler products yet. So I really am looking forward to trying this out. Pacific Arc black fine liners are $8.78 for the 4-pack. Hopefully they work well. The brushes are $28.50 for the pack. The Nostalgia book is $24.36, and the watercolor cards are retail price at $11.95. So I'd have to total all this up to kind of see if it reached, you know, what I at least paid for it. So I think I'll do that after I play with these products and kind of swatch and test them out a bit. Do I think just at a first glance that this is worth the money? It really depends on if it's your thing. Like I said, I've already got these 3 in another box. I have tried Holbein gouache before and I love them. They work great. So I'm not going to be upset about these. Like I said, I've not had any complaints with Staedtler products. It'll be interesting to try these out and swatch them. I really don't know anything about the other products here, so it'll be good to test them out and see. So I will come back with what I think about the products after I've had a chance to swatch them. Okay, so now that I've had a chance to kind of play with the products, I've had an idea of what I have to work with. I did contact Sketchbox about this because there was an oily residue from it leaking all over everything in the box, which luckily most of the things in the box came in their own packaging. So it really wasn't that big of a deal. This actually, when I opened it up, is really set inside and gelled, and there's a good amount of it that is missing. I managed to get a little bit of liquid that was in the dropper already to be able to kind of test it out, but they are going to go ahead and mail me a new one, so at least I'll get a replacement for that, which I appreciate that. The fine liners, they're fine liners. They're not, you know, the greatest fine liners, but they work. The alcohol marker is, well, it's an alcohol marker. I mean, Tombows are really, really good. And it works great here. The white marker here was able to write over the top of it. The Derwent Chroma Flows, I could not get the white to leave white over the top of the red. It kind of just smudged it and blended it. I tried the red with a kind of a peach color that I have sitting here to see if the blending crayon would work with it. And it does not work for blending them like you would think when it says blender crayon. So this is not very good for colored pencil, at least. The markers, I don't know if you can see it, but they do have kind of a metallic sheen to it. It's not very noticeable except for the silver. They are not waterproof. I went ahead and took a wet brush over the top of them, and they did pulled the pigment around. So it's definitely not waterproof. When I used the white liner over the top of them, it was white and it kind of started absorbing the color. So it's really hard to see that there was even any white on the colored parts. The ink is very opaque by itself. You're able to get it to where if you thin it out with water, it's, you know, very thin and pale, which is nice. The gouache is also very opaque. This was just straight up color. This I kind of washed out with some water to pull it. It does move quite a bit. I was able to lift it with a damp brush after it had dried, and I was able to put the white liner over the top of it. Again, this white liner does not really stay white. It kind of absorbs color and kind of fades out. So, you know, there's that to take into consideration. The artist crayon, I got to thinking, since it does not blend in colors but leaves a waxy residue, what if I tried using it like, you know, we did as kids coloring Easter eggs, kind of put a design down and then put your color over the top. That seems to be the trick for these crayons. And I let it dry and then try to heat it with my dryer over there, and was able to rub the wax off of the paper, but it did not completely protect the paper underneath from the color, because it's not like an even coat of wax when you put it down, because it's a crayon. So it worked for that. So if you just want little spots or whatever, or you don't mind it being patchy like that, this would work great for that. The green here, it's got kind of a bluish greenish feel to it on the paper like that when it's concentrated. When it's washed out, it actually looks more green. So I could actually see the colors here working great for holiday themed pieces. I'm actually getting the feel for that this year. Last year's holiday box, I did not really get a holiday feel. This one I do, which is great. So it's definitely going to be fun and interesting to try. I just got to keep in mind that these markers are not water resistant. So if I do anything, it'll be more for accents or just like hand lettering. And I mean, it's good to know that, you know, this works this way. So I don't have a piece that I'm doing in this video. This was just me unboxing. I do plan on giving these a try. I will probably add these squash tubes to the tubes I already have and use them together. So as far as all of that, you know, I'm pretty happy with the box. I can't really complain too much. Like I said, there was a couple duplicates that we got from previous boxes, but it's not the end of the world for me. And the cost was, when I added the value of the products in the box, it was $118.33. So when they said over $118 value, that's not really over to me. That's just the value. So, but considering I paid $85 for the box and then shipping, so it was $93, I think I spent total on the box. It's still under what the value of the box is. So I did get a little bit extra value out of the box. So I can't really complain too much. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this and kind of seeing what they have in their holiday box this year. Maybe it will inspire you to decide to order the box to give it a try for yourself. And I know a lot of people, you know, if you're going to spend that much money on a box, you kind of like to know what's in the box to make sure that you're getting your money's worth out of it. So I hope this helped. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.